Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings. So last time we again managed to expand our kingdom quite a bit. We managed to get a whole duchy on the southern coast, and well, today I don't think that we can do that much because of the truces that we currently have. But I took some time before I started recording to once again check our options, and also I took some time to actually figure out what some of you meant by comments that I didn't fully understand. The problem that I have with Crusader Kings, and not just Crusader Kings, like all the games that I'm recording, I don't have time to play them off camera. With Crusader Kings is the problem that it's like really complex, and from the games that I'm recording, I have the least amount of time spent in the game, so there is still some mechanics that I don't like fully understand, so I can often miss some relatively simple things, but I just, I'm not used to everything. What we are trying to do here is to create an empire as soon as possible, and I was all the time looking on decisions, either found a new not either found a new empire, the found a new empire option, and I was trying to figure out how to achieve all of the conditions. But there's one other way, just to create it as any other title through this option. Create a title for 1,000 gold once we get 73 de jure counties. The easiest, simplest way. That's what we are trying to do now. We are missing 21 counties and we don't need anything else. 1,000 gold is quite a lot, but we are making a ton of money, so I'm not really too worried about getting that amount. That will give us the empire. We need to do that though before Martin dies, since that's one thing that I missed and don't fully understand. I just think I know what happened. We actually have control 3 kingdoms. We have the titles. We are the King of Wales, King of England, and King of Ireland, but we didn't create these. I think they were created automatically on succession. That's the only explanation that I have that I can think of. The other thing would be they just magically those titles magically spawn out of thin air for no obvious reason, but I'm quite sure it had something to do with succession. The problem here is, if we have more than one heir, or more than one son, let's say, when Martin dies, because of our succession laws, the kingdom would fall apart. So we want to prevent that by creating, or we have to prevent that from happening by creating the empire before Martin's death. Because we control those titles, King of England specifically, that gives us some more options on how to get the remaining territory in the south. We can actually ask some of the people to become our vassals, especially, for example, here it shouldn't be super difficult. There is still some resistance, but it's only -16. We could use the sway scheme a couple of times. If we succeed, we should get the +1 that we need. We might be able to do something similar with Cornwall. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but again, there is the chance. Actually, can I do it here? Wait. One thing that I want to just see. I'm actually not sure if increasing her opinion will give me a positive modifier. I think it will, but I have to just try it and confirm that I can compensate with that. Well, there is the option now, as their de jure king, we have much higher chance of them becoming part of the empire willingly without fighting. Once again, I did the math on what exactly do we need to get to like the 72 counties that we need. Everything in the south, the territory that now belongs to Aquitaine, and then 3 counties from Alba. That's what we need, and that's what we're gonna focus on. And we have, I would like to make this like 25 years, basically before Martin is like 50 years old. We have the moderate health penalty from being possessed, and that really makes me nervous. So I think the chance that he lives until 50 is decent, even with that health penalty. So that's the goal right now. Is there anything else to talk about here? I don't think so. We're just on pause. And in this episode, we'll probably try to make some money by selling hooks. We are, if I remember correctly, trying to find some secrets in West Francia. So hopefully we are successful there. And other than that... let's actually check one more thing. What am I doing here? Increasing development, 10 years. Now, we have to change that either to promote culture or switch where we are increasing the development. I should probably flip these counties because they have the highest development from the whole kingdom, basically. So right now it's more effective to promote culture than to work on the development. So which one has the highest development? 11. Yeah. Promote culture in Hampshire. How long? 3 years? That's pretty reasonable, I think. Oh, and one more thing. Why we didn't get the spy that I was trying to get last time, even though he agreed to matrilineal marriage. Somehow I missed the detail that he was landed, and when he is landed, even though he was just a mayor, he won't just leave his land to marry to some random county half world away. What confused me a little bit was that as a landed character, he agreed to matrilineal marriage. When I basically saw that he is willing to accept, I automatically expected that he's going to join our court and wasn't really thinking about all of the other circumstances. It's unfortunate. He would be incredible for what we can do with hooks. It would make us so much money in the long run. But well, Ricarda is decent as well. Hopefully, she'll do her best and make us some money. But enough talking. It was like 10 minutes. Didn't want to talk for that long, but I felt also like I should clarify some things. And we'll have a feast. My nephew... sure. You can join, I think. Warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Earl Anorod, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Oh, by the way, one thing I want to double check what am I fabricating a claim on Cornwall right now, because we have a claim already here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, and I'll double check our truces. 27, but that doesn't matter. These are important. 21 and 20, which is 2 and 3 years. Good. So in 2 years we have to be ready to fight. And in, what is it, in half a year, we need to have money to pay for the claim. We won't need that much. It's just one county that we are basically fabricating on. Fine. I hope... Oh, what has happened? What I wanted to say is that I hope that some of our vassals will fabricate their own claims and we'll be able to use those to get the remaining counties in Ireland. I hope I won't have to do like, manually myself. Now back to the feast. Promise is a promise. Unconcerned with my etiquette, my nephew, Duke Melier, slaps me on the back. I mean it, he exclaims. I'll do anything you ask of me, anything at all. Ask me and it is done. I can smell the alcohol of Melier's breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. You're a man of your word, aren't you? I get a weak hook on him? So he basically gave me 50 gold? That's nice. Or... he's too drunk to know what he's saying. I gain stress, and he gains opinion. I don't give a damn honestly about his opinion. His opinion is like quite good. Oh yeah, I'll take your money. I'll just double check he does have enough, so we're gonna sell it immediately. Oh, also, I should probably check all of this. Pause one thing at a time. We have a son. So now it's even more important that we create the Empire title. I mean, I could still disinherit one of my sons, but don't want to do that. Don't need gold from church now. I actually want to transfer this Errol. That's definitely what we're gonna do. Maybe we can start with that. I don't think that costs us any money. We can afford the stress, I think. I have to be very careful with stress so we don't get over 100 with the moderate health penalty. That could be really dangerous. You know what? Wait, this is what I want to see. 40, so I would go this to 75. It's risky. One wrong event and it could be over 100. Maybe I'll wait. I really want to get rid of more stress. I can't afford to risk anything, especially now. So, second son. Clement, that's more like Pope's name. Joshua. Nah. That's a very Catholic name. Let's name him Nicholas. And let's check Nicholas if he has any traits. No, he doesn't. I do have a hook on this guy. Does he have money? Or did I not request it yet, the one that I just got? Well, no matter what, we're just gonna get the money. Don't care about criminals. This is my nephew. He looks older than 20. But I don't really want the alliance. Don't want to get dragged to some internal wars. Don't care about these titles yet. I will maybe create some once we have the Empire. But it's not really necessary. It won't give us anything, so... And this one has to wait. Yep. Is the conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my nephew Errol Unrod goes on and on about friendship, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? Diplomacy and learning for 10 years. I mean, it's nice. Why not? That's the guy I can get the alliance with. But I think if he died as my friend, I would get stressed because of that. So I probably don't want friends for that reason. The problem is also being greedy, if I remember correctly. And that's usually a very reliable source of stress. So we will be getting stress through like other means, and this could potentially be another one. Yeah, I'll just go for the interesting conversation. Please, do go on. I listen intently to Moria as he carelessly reviews all manners of things, distracted by trying to get one last jump from his tanker. He is oblivious to how carefully I'm paying attention. Once he realizes, he starts getting up. I'm rambling. It's not true anyways. I know it. Did I get a secret? Non-believer. Let's get a hook. Where's this guy? Morian Anvil. Oh, wait. Pause. This is what we needed. It's 20 stress, but I think that's the number when I now feel confident that if we get one bad event, it won't automatically get us over 100. So, drop the stress, we'll immediately get it back. Grand Vassal. Fucking hell, I hate greedy. There's that. And I wanted to check those hooks. %. I mean, sure, why not? I think if we won't agree, I won't reveal it. I don't really care. Does he have money? No, he doesn't have money. Well, in that case, I may just. Now let's just do it. Let's see what happens. So at least we know what happened. Elizabeth died. Who is Elizabeth? Or was Elizabeth? Just a courtier? No, Lobor. Could have been still a courtier. Wasn't it my... That wasn't my physician. While performing duties as my spy master, Ricciardo has uncovered a secret held by... Oh, it's a secret! Never mind, that he killed someone. I thought that's a murder that just happened. I should probably first read the pop-ups. Held by Count Anton in the Langres. I have no idea how to pronounce French names. So I apologize. I'm gonna be butchering them horribly. He schemed from the shadows to have Elizabeth murdered. Yeah, that's why I was wondering why is it that I have no idea who this is, so now I understand. Let's go. Murder secret. This one. Where are you? Here. Do you have money? You do. Blackmail. 100%. Thank you for your 50 gold. Here. Or not. I thought because it was 50%. I mean 50%, 100%. It will automatically get accepted. I still have to wait. There, now I can get the payment. Thank you. And keep going with those secrets. Good job. We could start investing into the army. We could probably host a feast to get rid of the stress again. How much will be 200? That's pretty fucking expensive for 30 stress. Next hunt will be in 5 years, 4.5. Does we pay less for a hunt and reduce the stress by more? How much are those onagers? 60? No, I really want to play it safe. Maybe I'm too scared of the stress. Dying too early, that it's not that not as bad as I think it is, but I just don't want to risk anything. How long until we get the claim, by the way? 5 months. Let's wait 5 months with the feast. Then we're gonna start it. Who is fighting? I need my uncles to finally disappear. Who is this guy? And is he a worthy ally? Yep, that's not gonna happen. Or wait, he is a vassal. So I, in theory, could do it and it wouldn't affect the future wars. But there is no reason to do it. New perk, I'll take it. I don't think I want to continue with the avaricious tree. We have the extra money from it. We have the golden obligations. And the rest, I mean, Republican rulers opinion plus 20 and their taxes plus 15. I will check probably in between episodes, I forgot to do it now, how many Republican vassals we have, but I don't think there are too many, so probably won't get much here. Fearful troops, don't care. Don't really care about this. My domain, I think. Monthly income per stress level is nothing. I'm trying to avoid stress as much as I can. Sell titles decisions could be interesting, but it's so far away. And avaricious is nice, like a 15% from holding taxes. But it's also not something that there's like worth getting through 4 or 5 perks that I don't really care about. I'd like to get that +2 domain limit. I think that one is great. Centralization is great. Even the Levi reinforcements rate is nice. Administrator. I don't think that the administrated tree is that good. Use claim thrown against your liege. Liege, yep, that's irrelevant. Monthly tyranny minus. That's actually against what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep my tyranny up. Oh right, this is no, never mind. Tyranny. I confused tyranny for dread. So this one could be useful if we had any. Don't care about the independence factions. We can keep those under control without perks. This one could be nice, but I think I will go with architect. Probably start with the taxman, then we will fill up these three and then get to the really strong ones. What happened here? Why does it show 1 when there was nothing? Powerful vassals, titles created, negotiate. Now there is nothing. Advice: fabricating claim. I am fabricating claims. Okay, let's go. And we can go a little bit faster. That was the guy without money, so there was no use for the hook really. Lovers. Duke Aldebert. Okay, let's check that one out. We need... She probably doesn't have... Whoa, never mind. She does have a ton of money. Those are some juicy, juicy targets. This one is guaranteed. Holy crap. AD. Please accept. Yeah. And come on. Demand. Thank you for your contribution. And same here. Okay, go. So that's the claim. Now we can, I think, declare war. Good. So that's something to do before we attack here. Which I should probably check how it's pronounced. I'm actually quite curious myself how to pronounce that. I just always forget. Then let's fabricate another claim. I think I'm gonna fabricate on Desmond. I think that someone might fabricate this claim on Ormond for me. I don't think there's gonna be anybody fabricating on Desmond. Or let me check. How does it look like in the north? How strong is Aquitaine? Not really that strong. It's just, it would be a pain in the ass because I would have to send forces on the continent to win that war. On the other hand, we could get a lot of money by like carpet sieging and get prisoners. Actually, I think I am gonna switch. Doesn't really matter which one I start with. Yeah, let's go. Now, let's have a feast. Also, let's have a war. I'm gonna delay this war. Now, we can handle it. We have what, 4,700 men. What we could do, we have what, 400, no, 400, 250. Let's strengthen the regiments a little bit. I think I want more siege weapons. Also, maybe the armored footmen. I kind of want to have a decent front line at this point. It's expensive as hell, though. Ah, we are fine. Let's do it. But as I said, they're fucking expensive. A cherry gathering. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Let's go. Person of interest to Prince Louis of West Fencka drank himself to death. Okay. These are actually interesting more for my father than for me. I'm gonna get rid of some of them. Most of them dead anyway. I'm gonna unpin this guy as well. He's the witness. What happened? Oh. Someone's dead. At unsuspicious circumstances. Oh. Oh. See what I was talking about with the stress? As I stumble outside to relieve myself, I hear shouting around the corner. As I turn... well, let me check. Who was this guy? Father of someone? Errol? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was my best night. No. I'll have to probably check if there are some more good knights available in the world. So back to the event. And shouting around the corner. As I turn it, I see my spy master Rickard sneer as she sings her... Uh-oh. Sings her blade in the face of the covering Errol Ogier. Whatever sound I made must have been enough for Rickard that turns towards me, surprise on her face. Why the hell does greedy affect this event? What does greedy have to do with her killing someone? Or with me seeing her killing someone? Yeah, greedy is horrible for stress. You expose Ricardo's murder scheme. In stress. It's the same thing, except I exposed the scheme. God damn it. Well, what can you do? Sometimes shit happens. A lot of effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Melrear approaches Emily and me at the great table. This marvelous feast, all my compliments to the hosts. Prestige. Yes, I've done a great job, haven't I? Emily deserves all the credit. I want my wife to like me. Yeah, this one is pretty good. Shouldn't have any problems with prestige. It's actually more difficult to increase the opinion than to get 150 prestige almost. Now. Sway. 6. That's because I'm not supporting schemes. We won't have like maxed out chance to succeed. But hopefully it's gonna work. Empty council position. And it was my marshal. Didn't realize he wasn't just a knight, he was also a marshal. Great. Well, let's assign this guy. He's 78, so he's not gonna be the marshal for long. But may as well do it for a short time. As my guests depart, with everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Emily to thank for much of the success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. There's prestige, but here's 60 stress. Not quite what I wanted. I'm now thinking if I can actually afford to start the war. Because when I start war, I get territory that I will have to give away. And because I'm greedy, I'm gonna get stress. And I can't really afford to get stress right now. But at the same time, I can't afford to not expand. I now have my younger son to give some land to. At least that's not the problem anymore. But holy crap, I hate this trait. Let's go. I just can't wait. I have to create the empire. They're actually pretty strong combined. But it should be also pretty quick. I'll just split, send half of my forces to Ormond, siege both the counties at the same time before they can react. This should be over, hopefully. How much time do we have? Or do we need 7 days? That shouldn't be enough for him to do anything. Oh wait, do I have to siege both? Yeah. Okay. Change of plans. Group up. I might be able to wipe out the whole army. Turn the troubles and Masonic dealing. So 2 things at the same time. Which one do we start with? Let's start with this one. That has something to do with my steward. Guild of Stonemasons has established itself in the Earldom of Hampshire. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. We definitely want that. So, stewardship challenge. Pretty difficult one. %, a great deal. Prestige. Earldom of Hampshire has cooperative stonemasons. So I get discount on buildings, but I don't really care about discount on buildings at this point. Controllable changes, fair deal, unfortunate deal. Yeah, let's just pass. We can't really afford it to accidentally lose 230 gold. Another challenge. With basically the same outcomes, except I would be more pissed for getting the unfortunate deal. So I'm forced into this. I'm gonna need some quick money after this. Because I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be the fair deal. I don't know why I have the feeling that I'm gonna hit the 4%. I'm like convinced I'm gonna hit that. God damn it. Please work. What about the other one? Here we can at least drop some stress. As king, I have been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. Morian, the knight of my nephew, Duke Baelier, is here and, as always, is being an insufferable loud. His constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my cousin, Singar, probably Singar, something, is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored half to death. Here, I'll probably just look at the numbers and go with the high stress reduction, but it's probably gonna be... No, it's not, not identical. You'll get a rival. We would lose 20 stress. I remember this guy. I'm not sure what it was like related to, but I'm pretty sure there was something about him at some point during this episode. You know what, I'll just go for 10. I don't want to have a rival. By Anglo-Saxon culture. A commoner of Anglo-Saxon heritage has been accosting in the streets of Everfraw over some minor offense. By making statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince Countess Gida of the East Riding, the equal Anglo-Saxon of my character, but I might risk alienating my Welsh peers. I lose prestige, I gain her opinion. Don't really care. Yeah, we want to support the Welsh culture. We want to unify England under the Welsh culture. England, like Britannia. Can I wipe him? Completely no. Illustrious, good. How are we gonna do this? Split one group. Masonic dealings. Please work. So, he returned to me with an offer from the Masons Guild. I inspected their records, my liege. I do not believe a better deal can be struck. Yeah. Or, then I was a fool to send you. But is it gonna then, like, continue and I'll get another shot? I don't want to lose the money. I don't want to lose 115 gold for something I don't need right now. What does it look like with control overall? It's not as red as it was a few years ago. Just making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. We are at -6%. How are we at -6%? Is it because I don't control the objective? Or am I somewhere losing a siege? No, I'm not. Fine, so you guys are gonna split in half. And we're gonna send the weaker half to Ireland. They should be fine. And the rest... How old is he? 67. Dude, just please vanish. The siege is 6 months, 4 months. How long? 7 months. I should be able to stop that. It's gonna be close, I think, but I should be able to make it there in time. I may not even have to get there in time. I might be able to just end the war before he can successfully siege the territory. There is... Do you have money? I don't care who he is, I just care if he has money. He does. Let's blackmail this guy. And I wanted also to check for some decent knights. Let's quickly do it. I should just regularly do this once every like 2 years to check for new exceptional characters. So we're gonna do all 18, 20, nothing, 16, 19, 22. Don't really care about that though. And the last one that we want is prowess. This guy might have some potential. No, never mind. 16. How can he be so bad as a giant? But I'm noticing like a significant lack of decent characters in the world. I'm just double checking that I don't have some conditions, like I'm only checking in small territory or something. No, I'm not. Blackmail refused. Damn it. Well, let's reveal it. How long is this siege gonna last? 7. Ah, that's a long time. So I will have to do something here. They're sieging pretty quickly. Information brokering. So one of my earls has approached me claiming he has discovered who was behind a failed murder plot against some captain, not sure who that exactly is. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for a lump sum of gold. Let's see how much. Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Go away, dude. He would have to tell me about like all of the secrets on my court probably to make that worth the cost. There we go. That's one. There's no way we make it in time. That sucks. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That works. I'm really greedy. This is 100 gold. So am I gonna accept that? Actually, I think it is worth it. I need to wait 3 more months and I'm gonna have 100% back. And maybe I can win a battle in the meantime. Maybe get some prisoners. Yeah. 100 gold is just too much to pass on. So this episode is probably pretty damn long at this point. So... By the way, who is leading the army? Just double checking that it's not me. This one doesn't have money. Let's just blackmail her, because why not? We wouldn't get anything out of it. Blackmail refused. I know, you're not going anywhere. And you're pregnant again. This is what happens when you have a high chance of having children. We are gonna win that, right? We have, what, 1100 more men? Can I get a better commander? Like, for example, my brother? And now... the chance to win was lower. Weird. Let's do it. Yeah, we should be able to win this. I think I can afford to disband these guys. Queen of Aquitaine was just excommunicated by the Pope. Interesting. Oh well, my giant Great Pox knight was slain. Really wanted to have some giant babies, not gonna happen. How are we doing? 95%. We don't need the siege, really. You can just wait for the ticking score. Well. Let's just wait while we are sieging. Oh, really, guys? 2 cutted branches. There, it increases with her opinion. So if we succeed once more, it might be enough. It's gonna be close, but we can get there. So that's one problem I don't really have to worry about. That's another claim. That was in the north, that was on the Aquitaine. Let's get back to Desmond. %. Come on. 99. There we go. Okay, low county control. We can ask for money. I can usurp another duchy. Don't care. We can declare both these wars now. So next time we'll be fighting again. This episode was more like preparations. This is unfortunate. What is the title that you hold? Some random barony here. So maybe I should usurp the title. How old is he? 60. And he has a small penalty, or tiny penalty to health. Well, I'll check what I can do about that. I'm gonna make a cut here after I disband all of our forces. 14.5 per month. That's decent. Next time, of course, the primary goal is to get East CX. And then we'll start thinking what we're gonna do with the Aquitanian territory. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.